Morning there, YouTube. Taurus High Point fans. This morning I'm going to discuss accurizing a Mosin I got. I think mine's a 1952. There's several different things you can do, and YouTube doesn't want you to show them tearing down the parts and all that again, or tearing down the rifles, so I'll spare you that and just walk you through the points that I polished to make the trigger better, even though it's still factory. I'm not changing anything out from factory. I'm leaving it in its original configuration. I'm just cleaning it up a bit. Now, to learn how to do this through YouTube, bolt clean and polish, Kaboa, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, 49, Kaboa 49, Iraqi Veteran 8888, BP Powerman 5000, Mosin /Virus, Nut and Fancy, Marshall Z. Hukoff, and that's another one I'm hoping I'm pronouncing at least close. For your trigger jobs, a whole host of YouTubers on here that show you how to do that. Iraqi Veteran 8888, M-Carbo. M-Carbo has kits they sell for 20 bucks. It's more of a detailed kit. It comes with extra firing pin spring, as well as 4 different shims and some flits. Nick Taylor 00. Now Nick has trigger kits. His are $5. Either one of those kits, M-Carbo or Nick Taylor 00, they can be found on eBay. Nick's are like $5 1/4, but all it is a single shim and a trigger return spring. That's Nick doesn't give you the extra firing pin spring, the other washers to take out the side-to-side slop on the trigger. Robert Janicki does a pretty excellent trigger job. Again, Mosin Virus, he does something with a sear, kind of help take out some of that slop in it, in the trigger. Check them out, use at your own discretion. What you do to your firearms is your business. For actual trigger kits, Timney Trigger has a replacement trigger that you can drop in, but you gotta either go with an ATI stock or cut your wood stock up for it, and I didn't care for that idea. Now, as far as trigger kits, M-Carbo, as I mentioned, and Nick Taylor, they both have kits. Of course, you have to shim your rifle to bring it back up to free float your barrel. MilSerpAccuracy.com. They have a variety of shim kits already cut and made and processed. Again, Kaboa 49. Kaboa 49. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Koba 49. Koba 49, I think. He cuts his own shims, and he walks you through that process. Now, there are honorable mentions that go out to a gentleman called Flatbook Gunner and Ebony. They walk you through everything that's on a Mosin also. Now, for this build, what I'm going to do is I used a Taylor kit for $5 1/4. I bought a polishing kit for my dribble. It's one of the cheapos from Walmart. It's a Hyper Tough, $9. I had some of this old girl laying around, Mother's Bag aluminum polish. That's great for metal. I had that laying around. I think I paid $6 for that. The shim kit is not here yet. I'm waiting on it to come in to get the rifle back together. That was $11.50 for a single kit to shim out your trigger and barrel and receiver and tang area. You shim this out to bring to raise your barrel back up. But I'm gonna take you along as this develops and show y'all what I did, where I did it, and try to explain why I did it, if that makes any sense. This has been a Taurus High Point production. You choose, therefore you are responsible. I'll choose, I'll be responsible.